Hey guys, it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a whole week. What we're doing here is, since I haven't really posted any new videos, I am going to go by sign and see what's up for the week for Sunday Zodiac Quickie. So we are going to start with the Earth signs Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Virgo, you're up first. Okay, Spirit, what do we have to tell our beautiful friends, the Virgos, for this week? Fogged in, purification, okay. All right, right off, this says that you need to, there's some confusion about things. Some of you, it's a direction to take. What do you do? Like, I feel tension. The very first thing you need to do is remember that unless it's a life or death situation, you need to tell yourself, I don't need to make this decision today. Okay. Some of you are feeling a little pressure because you've had a decision to make for a while and you've kind of been indecisive about it. What it's telling you is that you you're stressing over it too much, you're thinking too much, and just let it go for now. Take take even the day off, focus on something else. And this says, yeah, rest, relax, let go. Because when your body and your brain is under so much stress, it shuts down. You are still have the ability to think and overthink, but it cannot make a decision. So you need to give your brain a break. You need to give your body a break. Everything is focusing on just letting go, relaxing, and realizing that you don't need to make this decision right now. All three of these, that's exactly what they're saying. Can't get any clearer than that. All right. Okay. There are steps to everything. There are steps to relationships that you should not miss because you need to build a secure foundation. There are steps to life. There are steps to work. There are steps to getting a degree. You need to be going by the book. Slow down. Somebody wants something quicker than they should have it. Somebody's scared. Somebody's scared of a new, one of you Virgos are scared of a new relationship or relationship with a Virgo. Remember, this could be a cross watcher. Again, if you're posting, I'm trying to check, but I'm still new to this. So remember that I only do paid readings over on Keen, the Faithful Dove. Search me up there. All right. So this is definitely an emotional decision that we're having trouble with. And it's saying it's okay. Just slow down. You don't have to make the decision today. Take your time. Okay. You're building something here and you do not want to miss the steps. But it's definitely about someone who is your twin flame or your soulmate. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. I'm just getting this. Okay. Take action in the near future. Exchange energy to create abundance. Okay. What this is saying is just focus on something else. This can wait. No matter how urgent it feels, like I feel like someone's been asked a question that needs an answer, and it's emotional. It's about your life. It's important. Okay. Don't let them pressure you into making a, and they're not trying to, but I think that they're just as eager as you are. You really want this, but you're scared. And you need to take time because if you do something because you're trying to please someone else before you're ready, even if you love each other, it can take a brick out of your foundation. Okay. So right now, what God is asking you to do is He's asking you to just, it's called exchanging energy to create abundance. It means focus on someone else. Do your children need help with something? Does your neighbor need help with something? And I'm not talking necessarily financially. I'm just talking about anything that gets you out of your head. Okay. Go help someone else. Go do something good for someone else. Okay. Even if for just an hour. And in the very near future, you're going to feel confident about the decision that you finally make. So, Virgo, I'm so happy. This is actually just all decision based, and you're just overthinking it. You don't have to make that decision now. Go go do something else that helps someone else, and I feel the answer is going to come to you very soon. Amazing. Amazing. Taurus. Let's see. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. And for those of you asking if I've found another place to live, funny story. No, I did not, because I went to look at it, and my friend who had looked at it years ago, apparently it was in better shape then. And so I'm still looking. I've got the application in with the management company, and I've been waiting for about a week. I'm not sure why. I sent them all the information, but um, just praying to get approved so that I can move on with my life. My roommate can sell his place and do what he needs to do. So keep me in your prayers there. As always, you're always in my thoughts and prayers. Let's see what's up for Taurus this week. And really, it doesn't have to be the date on the stamp. I'm going to stop putting the date on the stamp because you know what? It can be at any time around the time that you see it. Okay. Blessings are showering your life. Your light is shining brightly, and go deep and explore your roots. Okay. This says you are on the right path, Taurus. You're a beacon of light. That manifestation that you've been doing, your thoughts and desires are out there. Your beacon is on, saying, "This is what I need. This is what I need." Okay. It says that you need to just ground yourself a little bit. Stop thinking so much about what you're trying to manifest. It's on its way. Okay. Just go deep, take some time, and just re-ground yourself. Okay. Yes, everything is going to be amazing. Oh, wow. Yes. God hears you. The universe hears you. And you're going to get the leg up that you need. Be looking for this because I feel like sometimes we miss opportunities where God uses other people to try to help us. Sometimes we ask and then we don't get it because we're like, well, I don't really want to get help from another person. But in this instance, God is using someone else to help you. Okay. See, learn from spiritual teachers and experiences. Someone's coming to help. Someone's coming that has great knowledge or has come. Honor your inner knowing. This is another case where you are so wise, but so unsure. Your first instinct is the right one, your first unemotional instinct. Okay? Believe, let the let whomever God is bringing to help you trust that the message has been received by the universe, God, and your angels, and you are going to be wonderful. Wonderful. I'm loving these messages. Everybody's really getting themselves together. I'm so happy. Okay. Capricorn. What is up for Capricorn this week? Follow your bliss. Get the big picture. Okay. and reflect and redirect. Okay, there this is saying that you need to have a little more faith and a little less planning because there's information that you have not gotten yet that you are not receiving. Especially there's some information that the universe and your angels are sending to you that you're so stressed that you're not capturing the information. Something in print. Okay, something in print, and that could be a text, it could be a website, it could be a contract, it could be a piece of paper. Make sure that you're reading all the words. Man, those contracts, some of them can be long. But I feel that there's something that you don't have yet in order to make your decision. I feel like this is also about um, following what makes you happy inside. You, not other people. You. And I feel like you felt like your life has been at a standstill, but it's only been because you need to change the way that you're thinking about things. Like there's a dream you want and it wasn't possible to come true. For some of you, it's come back around and been presented to you again, and you're like, it didn't work before, it's not going to work now. Now, I'm not talking about a business opportunity. I'm talking about you lost something about that you lost faith in. And I also believe because you didn't have the full amount of information before. You can have your dream, you just have to be careful where you get it. And for some of you, it means thinking outside of the box, you know, being a little more flexible. Community. Oh, yes, definitely trying to build something, networking, unfinished symphony. Yes, this just means that whatever was presented to you for before it was incomplete and it's coming back. Okay. And remember to be fair and look at each thing as a new thing rather than, oh, well, that's similar to what I had before and that doesn't work. What I feel is happening here is this that's going to be presented to you again, whatever it is, uh, there are many ways and many ideas about it and how to do it. And I feel like if you just listen to the different ideas and ways to do it, I feel like you're going to get your own idea of how to make it successful for you. Yeah, personalize it. Personalize it, Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, make plans and focus. Move in a different direction. Just as whatever was not working before, try to think of it in a new way. And the universe is listening to you. The universe has received your message. They know what you want deep down, and they're just waiting for you to be open and respond. I'm not saying you have to jump on an opportunity presented to you, whether it be a relationship, a job, or whatever. I'm just saying it's something before that did not work that can work if it's done in a different way. And I really feel like if you listen to the different versions of how people are going to do it or have done it by networking, you're going to come up with your own idea. And it's going to be a slow but successful process. All right. Next are the air signs Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Start with Libra. What is up for Libra for this week? Savor your life. Shout to the heavens with happiness. And take a risk, venture forward. I feel like some of you have had to or need to take yourself out of something, out of life for a while and just seclude yourself. And I see camping and things that nature, things of that sort. Somewhere where you can just go sit and roast some marshmallows and just not think about life for a while. Somewhere where your cell phone, gosh, I makes me nervous that, but we didn't have cell phones years ago and we were fine. But I mean, they're saying that someone someone's close to you that would do this with you. So, for those of you like me who are concerned about being alone in the woods, you don't have to do it by yourself. Um, but just getting back to nature and just enjoying it and appreciating the simple things in life. Not that you don't appreciate it, it's just that we spend so much day to day trying, gotta pay the bills, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta. And just sitting there in nature where there's no expectations, you know, where there's not much you can do to overthink, overwork, overplan, overbuild. Somewhere where you just look at the butterflies and the birds and the trees and you just think, wow, these trees have been here thousands of years and look at them. They're thriving. They've been through everything and they just are thriving. And it says that it's time for you to take a risk and venture forward in your life. But you need some peace first. Yeah, Libra, that's what this is about. This is about all of this. These three cards. Clean it up. Clean up your life. Get rid of anything that is not working. But how you do that is you start just doing nothing. You start go in the woods and just enjoy it. Just enjoy nature. Let go for a while. To the sea. To the sea is realizing that things flow the way that they flow. There are things that you cannot control, and just accepting that certain things in your life or that were in your life are people are who they are. You are who you are. You can only do you. So, and healing. Yeah, I feel like I feel like this Libra had a very intense year. I feel like there was a lot of worrying, and especially in the past couple of months, about how to get by, how things were going to work out, trying to balance things in life. You're going to be fine. The key to all this is to just go into nature, go camping, go hiking, whatever. Just go with a friend, just sit there where you just can stare. Like you're sitting at camping and you just sit there because there's trees. There's trees and there's nature and you can't really use your cell phone. You can't connect to the internet. You're just simplifying everything, making everything basic. Forgiving yourself, forgiving other people. Resolutions are coming to you. And guess what? You are ready. You thought you weren't, but you are. This is going to be a good month for you. Just let go and release, Libra. Okay. Gemini. What's up for Gemini? Opening to your spiritual source. Realizing that all is possible, maybe just in a different way, and clear the air. Okay, Geminis, stubborn Geminis, you can't control the way that other people are doing things. You can't change them. You can't change your job, except for quitting and going to another job. You can't change the way that other people, places, things, businesses function. You can only change yourself. And when you get to the point where you're saying, oh my gosh, these people are just bleep, 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 that's when you need to stop and say, I can only change myself. I cannot change them. If I am truly unhappy, I need to look for other things. That doesn't mean be impulsive and quit your job or quit your relationship. Obviously, if it's toxic, you definitely need to look for and have another source of income so you can pay your bills and rent and mortgage and stuff. But just opening, just it's sometimes for Geminis things get so intense, and it's because you guys want things done a certain way. You have a very closed view of things. This is the way it should be. And when you get that way and it involves stuff that you have no control over, or that way is not working, you just need to stop everything. Stop everything and sit in silence. Just let it go. If it's not life or death, it does not need to be handled today. And repeat those words. I can't change everybody and everything else. I can only change myself. I have to be more flexible. There are more ways than one to do things. What is the second best way to do things? How can I fix this? Okay. But again, realize you can't fix other people. You can only fix yourself. Co creation, fork in the road, and not for you. Okay. Again, with this, and this goes around and around, and there's a decision that needs an emotional decision that needs to be made. And you can you work this person is just as stubborn as your person, and you can work it out, but both of you are kind of at the point where nobody's doing anything. So part of clearing the air is facing the truth. Facing the truth, not throwing the other person's weaknesses up to them, but saying, look, you are who you are. I am who I am. Um, we're just not able to work this out right now. And if you feel that it's toxic or whatever, just kind of choosing your path, choosing to let go. But I'm just feeling that right now, this is not in your best interest. Okay. I'm not asking you to break up with the person. I'm just asking you to ask yourself, other than it being a toxic or abusive relationship, can I think of this in another way? Am I being flexible, or am I expecting this other person to live inside of my box that says this is the way to do it? Okay. Two cards popped up here. Let go of the need to be right. Can't make that up. You saw that pop up. Take note of intuitive messages. Yes, because you're getting answers, and those are the gentle nudges. And trust in what you don't know. You do not have to plan everything. You do not have to do everything by that little, this is the way to do it box. There are many solutions. And if you're going to be in a successful relationship with anyone, including your work, you have to see that maybe your idea is the best one. Maybe your way is to do the best one, but it's not the only one. Okay. And just be willing to be flexible and try. Because the object of being in a relationship, a friendship, a workship is to work together, right? It's to be happy. In a relationship, this is what I heard, and I can't remember who said it. Okay, in a relationship, you are not supposed to look at him. He's not supposed to look at you, vice versa. Whoever, male, masculine, feminine, are not supposed to look at each other. They're supposed to look at the relationship. You're supposed to work on the relationship. Okay. You have your individual time, you have your together time. But this cleared a lot of things up for me when someone said masculine and feminine. You're not looking at her, she's not looking at you. You're both looking at the relationship. Think about that. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, you're being a little on a little shaky ground here, Lace, emotionally. Okay, indecisiveness. And somebody's isolated themselves. I love you guys so much, but Aquarius, you don't have to do it all by yourself. Aquarius, I know you're scared. Aquarius, I know you've been hurt. Oh, friend. And I know that you feel beaten down. I can feel it. You feel beaten down. And I'm not lying. I see the core of you. I see the strength of you. You have to you have to take a decision. You have to take action. You're just stuck in this fear and this panic and this, it feels like indecisiveness because you fear of the unknown. Okay. It's take action. Take action with passion, which means what is best for you. Okay. If you're not happy in a relationship, but you don't want to be alone, you wouldn't, I'm saying that you wouldn't be alone that long, but you do need to heal before getting into. And I think that was the problem before. Somebody didn't want to be alone and they stepped into another relationship too quickly. Okay. And now you're frozen because you keep getting the same type of person in your life that doesn't treat you right. And it may be the same person that keeps coming back. It's not going to stop until you stop it. Okay. So, valiant courage and use the support. There are support sites, there are friends and family who care about you. Seven Cups is amazing. I think the number 7cups.com. They have all kind of support groups in there. Daily Strength has all type of support groups. And the good news is sometimes you just join and you just read for a while. You don't even post. Just reading helps people. All right. Happy, happy, blessed. Oh, you see? You see what I'm saying? You've been holding off making a decision that's actually going to come out in your best interest because you're going to be happy and blessed. You're going to be able to release whatever is going on that's insane, and you live in the light of truth. What you think you're going to feel so much pain and can't handle, when you finally face the truth and let go, you might feel some pain, but I really feel like you're going to feel a relief too. So let go of what is not working. There's a relationship. It says dealing with a relationship with a man. It's definitely emotional. You need a lighthearted and carefree time, and you need to let go for a while. This is not something, and it could be a case where you are just not, like your brain and your body's taking over natural responses, so much stress and it shuts down. So you're going to feel like you can't make a decision. But what you need to know is, unless it's toxic or abusive or life or death, you do not need to make that decision right now. You just let it go. And how you do that is focus on someone else. Is there someone else in your life that you can help? Even with anything. I mean, go help your mom or dad clean their house. Go visit your kids, whatever. Just give yourself some time every day where you're not thinking about this. Okay? Because as soon as your body starts to feel less stress, it's going to open back up again. Unleash the wild within. It means you need to let loose and have some fun. And not out of control fun, but know that you're not alone. It says support is all around you. You're not alone. Sometimes the best people to talk to are strangers. I do it all the time. Sometimes I just read other people's messages. I'm still on a support group from Rick's death, and I just read other people's messages, and they have them for grief, for stress, for relationships. Sometimes I share, sometimes I just read. Drop your shields. Yeah, you had a wall up for so long. It's time for you to let loose, have some fun, enjoy yourself. Okay? Your issue is going to work itself out. It feels like it's unsurmountable, like you can't decide, but you can, Aquarius. You just got to let go of it and get yourself some peace. And then the answer will come. All right, Aries. What's up this week for Aries? Okay. Infinite abundance, protected by the angels, and narrow pathway. All right, friends. It looks like you have some incredible things happening in your life, but you're back on track, but you're on the edge still. You need to step into the middle of the path because the edge is the cliff. You could very easily go over that emotional cliff and go off again. And part of it is your thought process, I think, because you've been upset and stressed and on edge so long that you've been able to gather up enough strength to get yourself back on the path, but you're on the edge of it and about ready to fall off the cliff at any second because I feel like somebody's I don't want to say moody, but like literally you are strong and you're trying really hard to focus on the positive and you're telling yourself good things, but then you're still slightly on that pattern of negative thought process. So every time you're just keeping yourself right on the edge there. Okay. And it's funny because it really works either way. There's two ways this works, but try to think of three things every day that are different, that are positive about yourself and your life. Okay. And I'm not asking you to be like, oh, I'm pretty or anything. I'm asking you to be like, hey, even if you woke up today, I woke up today. I put my clothes on. When I tried this, uh, I didn't understand the full instructions when I was told to try this. And I got to Wednesday of the day before I went back to see my counselor, because grief counselor from Rick Diane. And I told her, uh, yeah, by Wednesday I was asking if organs count. This organ works, that organ's work. And I'm like, and then I thought the sheer process of trying to think of all these things distracted me. So it works either way. But I'm curious to see, um, because she said, I mean, it can be anything. It can be like my car is running well today. My car got me to work. That's a positive thing, especially for my 253,000 mile car. But it's about you in your life. How are you feeling today? You made it out of bed today? And hey, every little thing is an achievement. So but try it and post in the comments and tell me in a week what you got up to. I'm curious. I'm curious to see because I'm still working on that one myself. But either way, distracting your brain. I want to see if anybody can do it. Can you think of three different positive things a day about yourself for the next week? Comment and let me know. I bet you can. Ignite your passion, stand your ground, and shed the old skin. Yep, this means something wasn't working and you've been trying or have let it go within the past few months. Good for you, but you're still feeling the emotional portions of it. So I want you to be gentle with yourself. And for some of you, this person that you let go of, it was a good thing because even though you loved them, they made everything about themselves. They weren't willing to work on the relationship. It just didn't work. And now you need to shed. You need to grow a new skin. You need to shed all this negativity off of you. Just imagine yourself. I know snakes creep people out, but just imagine yourself. You're wearing these clothes and they're ratted up and they're holy because that's all the emotions and things that you've been through. It ripped at you. Now imagine sewing a patch over each hole one at a time as you work on yourself. Okay. Then one day you can afford to buy a new, you're happy. Happiness is money. And you can, not happiness is money. Don't think of this because happiness is not money, but just consider your happiness as a trade or exchange. Okay. Your smile is worth, say, $50. You go to the store and you see the most beautiful pair of brand new jeans for $20. You buy them. You see a shirt, and yes, this is expensive, but you're worth it, right? And you see a shirt for $30 and you buy it. Okay, great. So now you've just shed your skin and put on a new one. Tell me if that's weird. That's cool. I don't mind. If you have a better analogy, that would be great. I'm just kind of creeped out about the snake skin. Shed your skin. It's like, ooh. Um, but whatever way you think of it, you go take a nice bubble bath, take a nice shower, pretend like, okay, you have everything that you've been through is like oil and grease and dirt, and the soap water is the lather, is you're slowly healing, and the bubbles are just cleansing you and washing away the dead skin, the dirt and everything. What do you think about that, Aries? Do you think that's cool? What do you think about that, guys? Just tell me. I'm in a weird mood today. I would like to hear your analogies too, because some of y'all have been sharing some really cool ones. Okay. Okay. Be assertive. Ask your angels. And this is the perfect timing. Yes, Aries. It's all you need to do. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Do the three positive things about yourself a day, even if they're silly. Amazing. Good job, guys. Okay, now we're doing Leo. What's up for Leo? Wow, we started with these today. Sun, spring, and night. Oh, wow. Look at that. I normally start with the Denise Lynn deck, but I just grabbed these. This is the best card in the deck. Spring is about renewal. Seeds you have planted and are growing, things you've taken care of yourself. Now remember these seeds, okay? When you plant a plant, okay, you plant the seeds, they have to come up through the soil and they have to get so big before, like, say if it's a flower and you want to take it out and put it in the pot. Or even if it's a fruit or vegetable or whatever and you want to grow, and you have to wait for it to be done before you can eat the fruit or vegetable. It's the same thing. But some seeds that you have planted are starting to sprout. Okay. For some of you, one is actually time to, it's ripe and it's time to pick it. Do not let it go because it can turn the other way on you. You have to pick it and use it. Be brave and honest. Yeah, brave and honest. Yes, see that? You are breaking trail. Everything is going to be fine. Your life is transforming. A breakthrough is at hand. You've been working really hard. Just remember to stay authentic and true to yourself. Remember what you're doing is, and what you've been doing is for your inner happiness, even if it makes other people happy, or benefits them. Come to the edge. Why? And the fate. Okay, everything you've been through has been fated. It was a lesson, it was your destiny. We often like to think of fate as just good things, but sometimes fate is lessons that we have. It was something that was supposed to happen. Don't ask why. Okay, you're never going to understand why. But ask, what lesson was I supposed to learn? And it's time for you to come to the edge. Some of you've been hiding behind the door, just peeping through with the lock still on, with the chain lock. Yeah, can I help you? It's time for you to open the door emotionally. It's time for you to believe in yourself, to believe in life again. Take your time. Okay. Claw, be careful. This is the whole thing. You're afraid to take a risk. But what unlocking that lock and opening the door to life is not really a risk. It's just you're starting to venture forward. What this is talking about is if something seems too good to be true, like someone promises you a certain amount of money you can make, don't do it. You know, if they're smooth, don't listen to them. If they tell you to join them in something, how it's going to help you, like a business opportunity, that's considered being smooth. Temptation. Oh boy. Temptation. We all have it in different ways. There's someone that is going to tempt you, and this is just warning you, that person, don't put, they're a good salesperson, whether it's emotional, physical, business opportunity, career, don't don't do it. Just smile and be flattered that they chose you. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. You are. Rely on God. Rely on your angels because they are there. Rely on your intuition. All right. Yeah, I feel this is an issue with balance here. I feel like when you're in, you're all in. I feel like you forget to step back. I feel like Leo, I feel like you're romanticizing things, whether it be in business or relationships. Don't put something in your imagination and imagine it, because what happens is we tend to get feelings of euphoria from that and feel like even when we don't give the other person or thing time or chance to prove themselves to us, or the expectations that we grow from what we imagine in our imagination is not accurate, and we expect too much from them and then we're disappointed. So, but in this case, I feel like you kind of are a dreamer. You want a better life, you need it. You tend to dream about things that are offered to you, and if someone is nice to you, you imagine, what would it be like if. And I feel like you can't do that. You have to let them over time show you who they are. Other than that, try to keep it balanced in the middle. Don't put them in your imagination. We often build people up in our imaginations. And I feel like that's why you have made some poor choices in life, and it's why right now you're afraid to take the slide lock off the door and open it. You know, you got shell shock. Okay, Sagittarius, take your first step. The answers are within, and clear the past, heal the present. All right, again with the shedding the skins. Whatever happened in the past, whether you made a mistake, someone made a mistake against you, someone was just outright mean, that is the past. Unfortunately, we have to fix ourselves. We have to be able to move forward in life, and you have to ask yourself, do I want to be happy? Yeah. Well, the very first thing is you take away the things that you cannot control. You cannot control the past, you cannot control the future. Be here and now in the present. So if you focus on what is going on now and how can I do better. But again, if you're at the point where you've been overthinking about what's going on right now, your brain and your body will shut it down because they're protecting you from stress. So just if it's not life or death, it's not toxic or abusive, just let it go for now. Take a day, take an hour, help someone else. That's where that is the best way. The least thing you want to do when you're down is go and help someone else. But I'm telling you, it really helps to step outside of your house, outside of your box, and help someone else. It really, I mean, just go to your friend's house, go to your family's house. It works. I know it works. It's very hard to do, but it works because you get focused on them, you know, sometimes help cleaning someone else's house, sometimes, just sitting there visiting and talking back and forth. And a lot of times they help you realize what's going on by talking about themselves. So, and I'm seeing that there's some things inside of you that you have not dealt with that you need to deal with. It's holding you back. And all you got to do is take your first step. Okay. Observer again, observing other people, their lives, being there for them, stepping back from your own life, your own overthinking, and just being a watcher, not a feeler. Hard to do, but if you can look objectively at your own life, you can, if you step back, you can see things. And sometimes that means facing the truth. And facing the truth is painful, and you feel like it's going to be too painful. But if if you have a support system, if you have a therapist, a counselor, or you go to uh, even dailystrength.org has groups or whatever, these just look and read for a while. These people can inspire you. These people can, and you begin all of a sudden, talking, and usually start out reading, and then you're like helping them, and then you tell your story, and then it's amazing the support and love that you can get when you can't feel when you can't feel anyone else around you, because a lot of times your family wants to help you, your friends want to help you, but they don't know how because they feel like you blocked them. So it's not that they gave up on you, but they're trying to respect you. All right. So you're a loyal heart, and there's someone in your life that's also a loyal heart that you are not currently letting in. I don't know if you've had a little spat, a little argument. I feel like you've been hurt so bad in your past, and that's part of why you need to let go of your past. I think your past is really affecting your present in the way you react towards even a normal disagreement. And for some of you, it's very frightening because you're back into the same pattern, and you need to write down all your relationships, how they began, how they ended. You're going to find out things that were said. You're going to find out, and that includes things you said and how you reacted. You're going to find out your patterns. A lot of times, for a person who continues to get into toxic relationships, it's because they put up with it. And you tend to not not see or not react to the flags. You tend to not step back. But I really feel like someone is there and someone really cares about you, and you're not letting them in. Okay. But you need to work, you need to find those patterns, and then you need to set boundaries, and you need to make sure no one ever gets past your boundaries for any reason. Okay. And you need to go this distance with this person. Somebody knows, who this is. This is a really good person who wants to be with you. And you have consistently pushed them away to the point where you have no idea, they have no idea. So take that time out. Take that time out for yourself. I mean, I'm not saying break up with them or don't see them or be disrespectful to them, but it is time for you to work on yourself and truly let go so that you can be a loyal heart with your loyal heart, so that you can trust. In order to do that, you have to let go of the past, and you have to be able to open your doors. This is saying that if you do and you work on yourself and you're very honest with this person, you're going to have the success that you want. Some of you have a deep knowing of all of this, but the pain, somebody's an empath like me, and my gosh, we feel everybody's emotions. So we tend to get ourselves into relationships and friendships with people and allow them to do things because and get past our boundaries because we're saying, "Oh well, they they had good intentions." No, they can have good intentions. You can't do the wrong thing for the right reasons. You have to do the right thing for the right reasons. It's very cut and dry, but it's not so cut and dry in a sensitive person. Okay. You can see who they are inside as opposed to who they are showing you. We tend to look to the person who they are inside, but the truth is we need to be looking to how they're treating you, the person they're showing you. Because the person they're showing you, no matter how good they are inside, is the person that they're currently behaving, and you don't deserve that. And that's what I mean about setting your boundaries. Okay. It seems cut and dry for the normal person, but the sensitive person will understand what I'm saying. Look at this. Helpful people. Yes. I feel like a year from now, your life is going to be completely different. Get to work there. Just remember you're worth it. Just remember the details don't matter. How they treat you outside matters, not how they are on the inside. And that was for oh Sugarfoot. I think that was for Sag. Um okay. We're just going to do Sag again. I feel like there's more. Get ready for new horizons. We're just going to do a quick one here. Beginning a new cycle. And y'all are asking, what's wrong with you today? Well, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with me today. I was I was out until 4 in the morning, and I fell asleep at 5 in the morning. So okay. There you go. There you go, Sagittarius. Get ready for new horizons. Beginning a new cycle. Walking in beauty. You are a wonderful person. You're starting a new cycle soon. So get ready for it. Be the light. Trust your talents in changing times and embrace the energy of peace. In other words, if it's not bringing peace to your life, get rid of it or change it. Okay. See that? Between worlds. Remember what this say? There's your confirmation. Okay. When you say begin worlds at this exact moment, this card means that you are in the waiting mode. Like you feel something new's coming, you're not sure when, or maybe you are sure, but it hasn't started yet. So, what are you supposed to do right now? Absolutely nothing. You're supposed to be in your nothing box because we work on ourselves and our emotions, our soul, everything, and then we we pass a lesson, we take a break. It's like your body needs sleep to recuperate every night. Your Not only does your body get affected by inner work, your spirit, your mind, everything. And this is just saying take some time off from it until you're called, until your new thing starts. Yep, round and round. Somebody's been going round and round with the patterns. And congratulations. You learned most of the lesson that you were supposed to learn. You did graduate, but there's another pattern coming back. Keep working hard at it and recognize it, and you're going to be fine. Sagittarius, amazing. You're going to be fine. You've been working really hard. And that's why the Between Worlds cards wants you to just do nothing right now. because you're going to have another lesson coming up, another pattern that you have to learn from. And you need to be ready to work on that. And if you want to successfully pass that one, you have to let your soul rest. You have to let your mind rest. You have to let your body rest. Okay, Scorpio. Thoughtful gratitude through gratitude, joy expands. Open your heart to joy, and beneath the surface is great bounty. You just you haven't been deep in for a while because you're afraid of pain. But there is a situation. For some of you, it's with yourself. Others of you, it's with another person. And this could be business, career, love. But there's a lot more to it than you know. There's a lot of incredible gems that you have not uncovered yet that you will. And all of it is linked to joy and appreciation. Okay. Okay, some of you are feeling alone right now. You are not alone. And some of you are just spending a little time in the waiting room because you have a lesson to learn, but you already know the answer. You just have been stubborn and haven't taken the step to learn the lesson, usually due to fear of the unknown or pain. It's going to be fine. Some of you have been dealing with a story that seems to keep repeating itself. That's usually a karmic pattern. Figure out those patterns. Watch the love video. Love, is it all you need? And go to the timestamp portions about the type of relationship. And those relationships don't have to be love. Relationship can be a friendship. It can be somebody at work, a coworker that you're having problem with. But I feel you already know, and some of you need a confirmation. But some of you may not know exactly. Okay, I've heard some of you say, I'm too giving, but then you don't do anything about being too giving, so you keep getting walked on. You feel all alone because you're in the waiting room because someone or something keeps taking from you because you're too giving and they're not giving back. The only one who can stop that is you. Okay. Learning your boundaries, use the love is it all you need video, the timestamps for it. Find out the type of person you're dealing with and how to figure out the boundaries. It's not as hard as you think. The hardest part is the habit of overgiving and stepping back, recognizing when you're doing it, and then being completely mindful and stopping it. And then hearing people's reactions because you're no longer giving what you're not getting. But that's their problem. And those are people who you really don't want to put in your emotional life. You're going to be fine. You will slowly but surely get there. And Scorpio, you're worrying over nothing. It seems like a big thing to you, but I feel like this is saying that there's a worry that you have because I think really you're locked into a certain way of thinking that you want things to happen. And guess what? There's more than one solution to everything. There's more than one way to do things. And I feel like you've been worrying about something, at least one thing in your life that is going to be fine. It's going to turn out for the better. No matter how you're seeing it now, I feel like for some of you, it's not even yours to really worry about, but it sounds like a parent to me because that's what we do. Our children grow up and we worry anyway. Pisces. Keep going forwards. Love flows to you and through you. It's, you're still working on healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. You see her? Look, she's a little further than halfway on this bridge. Now you see her. I know you see her that I always, for some reason, I look left or right and I see her. She's just turned around. She's just turned around to take notice where she's been. So she's over halfway. Okay. You are loved. It's okay. Keep going forwards. Follow your inner voice. Be grateful in movement and action. And trust that God is with you. Time for a nap, regeneration, and thinker. Okay, being a Pisces, I completely understand this. We overthink, we over worry. We actually end up our body ends up shutting down because it's too much, and then we can't make a decision at all. People call us indecisive, but somehow we're always able to come out of it. Even at our darkest, deepest, when people think we're going to snap, we come through it. But it really is time for you to let go for a little while. There's something that you've had an intense time of it, and there's something that you just need to let go of, even if just for now. Okay. And stop punishing yourself. There's nothing you could have done. You did everything you could. You planted seeds, and while you're resting, those seeds are growing. As a matter of fact, when you rest spiritually and emotionally, that's like adding miracle grow to the seeds of life that you planted. Okay. So there, everything, this is saying everything's going to be fine. You're getting what you manifest. It's not in the time that you want, but it is coming. And thinking, or should I say overthinking. Overthinking causes a lot of Pisces problem because we overthink and we overfeel, and we are driven to find answers and have answers for everything, and then we become obsessed about it. Family wishes come true. Oh wow. Oh, recognition, reward, and merit. Look, all these blessings are coming to you. Let go and let it happen. And sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, or a fresh start. It's important to know every day is a new start. Every morning you can start over again. And everybody just about around me does not like the rain. I love the rain because the rain drives people in to do family things. The rain, without the rain, we would not have plants and trees and oxygen. We need the rain. The rain washes away and renews. And just like the rain washes away and renews, so does each day in our life. And you know what? We're going to mess up. We're going to mess up bad sometimes. We can always make the next day better. We're living 10 minutes at a time. Cancer, what do we have for you? Overcoming obstacles, healing, and in silence, peace prevails. Whoa, this person, oh, I'm hearing this chaotic life. I don't know if it's kids or family or job. There's all these voices. I feel like you're pulled every different way. There's definitely something about a parent, family, and work. Everybody sees you as the person who can solve it. And while you're fully capable of that, one at a time, okay? And you need to just even 10 minutes. before you get out of that car in the morning, 10 and before you get out of your car in the evening or get home, go somewhere for 10 minutes where you have absolutely no responsibilities to anyone and just chill. Okay? Your life is too full and you're overloaded. Okay? Yes, you have the ability, you're a healer, but you're still a human. You're using your human body to do your spiritual work. And everybody knows you can make them feel better or solve the issue. So everybody, it's like, blah, 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 blah. It's like you imagine a crowd of people all trying to talk to you at once, and that's what this Cancer feels like. Okay, you stand in the light of truth here and now. Yes, being present for yourself, being flexible in your thinking. You do not have to be everything to everyone. And a change is in the wind. A change is coming to you because there's going to be a change forced upon you because some of you, your health is declining because of all these. Everybody, it's like there's no second to yourself. I feel like you're physically going from the time you get up in the morning till the time you go to bed at night. You do not have to be everything to everyone. And it is taking a toll emotionally, physically. Something is going to happen that you're going to be made to slow down a little bit, and you're going to be made to stand up for yourself, and you're going to be made to get time to yourself. Start now. Take a deep breath. Okay. Look at that. Unlikely and a double no. You're still trying to figure out how you can make everybody else's life work with yours. What you need to be figuring out is how you can take care of yourself and tell yourself that it's okay. You don't have to be everything to everyone. Whatever you're thinking about, the movement that you're thinking about taking, God wants you to stop. Just stop. Okay. I feel like this forces working against you are because you've been helping everybody else and not yourself for so long that it almost feels wrong to stop and slow down. And you need to use your intuition to do what's right for you. The people who love you will get over it, okay? They will realize you're just human. All right? Stand in front of a mirror and say to yourself, I am worthy of all good things I dream about. What are your dreams? What makes you happy? Would you just like to have a peaceful bubble bath to yourself? Would you just like to have 10 minutes to yourself? But are you afraid if you stop that you're not going to be able to get started again? Well, I'm going to tell you, you've been going so long, you might. But if you don't start taking care of yourself, you're going to be stopped for a lot longer than just temporary. Okay? Think about that. How can you help anybody else if you're too sick? Or worse, you're not here anymore. All right? You're a good person, Cancer. Take care of yourself. You're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It is a change. I know. I've been there. I used to run from I'd be asleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. Some mornings I'd be up at 5. Some stuff had to give. I got really sick. Why? Because your body is your body is a human. Okay, everybody, that's our Sunday quickie for today. I love you guys so much. Like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful week. There will be no extended today because I went into detail for you about everything. But I really appreciate you. I have some more videos in mind that I'm coming up with. And let me know what you think about the. You guys all can do this. Try to say three nice things about yourself every day, and they can be different things. So let me know for the next week if you can do that or not. Okay. I'm interested to know if anybody can actually do that. I bet you can. I bet you can, but I'm not sure. All right, take it easy, guys. Post in the comments or send me a message to let me know how you're doing with it. Bye.